Hey, what's up everybody? Yuki Fire here, and I'm here with a deck profile for you guys. This is actually a request deck profile that someone wanted to see. This is the Pendulum Evilswarm deck I built a good couple 4 months back. Showed some replays of it and never really did a deck profile of it. I actually just forgot all about it actually. And this is updated for the October format, even though it doesn't really show it on here. I'm on the Percy Wider Pro instead of Dev Pro because back when Pendulums were first coming out on like the pros and all that stuff, Percy actually updated with the Pendulum stuff faster than Dev Pro did. I know, shocking, Dev Pro was slower. I think that was the time where they were having issues or something like that with some of the people who worked on Dev Pro. Some people quit and all that stuff. I think that's kind of what was going on then. So I built it on the Percy so I can actually test things, and this is kind of the outcome of the deck. I changed it a little bit considering the fact that, well, Rageki's back, and yeah, I updated it to 2014 October because I pretty much slapped in Raigeki and called it a day. It's kind of pretty much how all the decks are going to do right now, unless you're playing Warrior to my deck. You just slap in a third Rhoda and then slap in the Raigeki, and just pretty much all how it's going to be. But the deck is a relatively fun deck. It really is just a fun deck. It's not serious, not competitive. I didn't make it build it to be competitive. I just built it to be fun, shits and giggles, kind of for the lulz type of thing. But it's basically just Evilswarms, but with Pendulums. It's just nothing really, I guess, really much need to be explained. But let's go over the deck profile. So first up, we have 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons, 2 Magician of Astromancy, or is now named Stargazer Magician. Then we have the Time Gauger Magician, or Magician of Chromancy. The remaining 3 Odd Eyes, guys, is the second of the deck of Pendulums pretty much, and we want to be able to get the Astromancy or the Chromancy as fast as possibly can, and the fact that, you know, I can Pendulum summon this guy from my extra deck when I have my Astromancy and Chromancy on the field, since they are a scale of 1 and a scale of 8, so I can summon my Odd Eyes from the extra deck, which is really, really nice. Then, for the Evilswarm part, we have 3 Caster, 3 Karkion, 2 Thunderbird, 2 Mandrago, 3 Heliotrope, and the 1 Rescue Rabbit, because, well, Bunny Rabbit is good with the Heliotropes. Nothing really, I said, much to be explained for the Evilswarm part, since it's kind of typical Evilswarms right there. The differentiations in the monsters and spell and traps, because I had to add in the Pendulum lineup there for the actual deck. Now for spells, we have 3 Infestation, Pandemic, Infection, 1 Allure, 2 Rhoda. Even though Rhoda is at 3 now, I feel like just 2 Rhoda is good enough since you're only running 1 Warrior, so it's kind of counterproductive to run 3 in my opinion. Darko, Raigeki, and then the double MST for Backward Hate. Then of course you have the Warning, Bottomless Torrential Compulse, Double Phoenix Chain, 1 Corrosive Contagion, Infestation, or I guess now called Infestation Infection, with the 2 Depressions. I did play 2 of it at one point in time, but I wanted to throw in Raigeki because it's Raigeki, and I like to wanted to be that ass who replace both Doko and Raigeki, because I like to be that guy sometimes. From the extra deck, we have 2 Ophion, 1 Bahamut, 1 Extinction Knights, 1 Out of Boros, 1 Delta Rose, which you can't bring out because of the fact that the Pendulums allow you to summon multiple monsters with levels that are in between their scale. So pretty much you can get more than enough monsters to summon Delta Rose on the field at that point in time. So it makes them very, very accessible. And Delta Rose having the effect of, as materials, your opponent cannot activate any effects when you normal summon or special summon a monster. So it gets even more protection for Ophion if you haven't gotten them out there yet. Plus, having that free popping ability gives you instant an extra MST, extra 3 MSTs, or some instant monster popping, just whatever you want to do. You have the Black Horn, 2 number 101s, because I don't know why, I just wanted to be an asshole. I don't know why. Then we have the Diamond Direwolf, the Augusta Emerald to recycle the deck. We have an Abyss Dweller to pretty much counteract decks that like to revolve around the graveyard, which is pretty much every deck right now. Gaga Cowboy for some free 800 points of damage and maybe some free wins. Ragnar Zero for free popping is a really good card. And then we have the Castell, the Avian Sky Blaster, because it's just too freaking good. But anyway, that's the deck. Like I said, it's just Pendulum Evilswarms. Nothing really much to talk about. And like I said, it's a fun deck. It's fun. It's not really competitive in my opinion. It's just something you kind of throw together for the lull of it, just because, hey, I wanted to play Evilswarms with Pendulums, because at that time the Pendulum hype was going around, and it sort of died off now for generic wise. You know, you have the Quillovs and the DDDs coming out, but in terms of generic Pendulum decks, you don't see those too often. Hopefully they do make some generic stuff, really good generic cards. for Pendulum soon, because I don't know, like I kind of want to do generic stuff for Pendulum instead of just like the archetypes, because I feel like it'll be more fun and interesting that way. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I'm gonna have more deck profiles to definitely come in the future for the October format. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.